When a new machine comes in, you still do get that little bit of a excitement, a little flutter in the stomach, like, hey, let's see what this thing can do.
Foreman Equipment does sales, rentals, and parts and service in the aggregate business and materials handling business.
When you go into a customer and you're setting up a demo, there's no better feeling than bringing the machine in and then that machine just knocks it out of the ballpark. And the customer comes over and they say, that machine really proved its worth. So that's really a great feeling.
Chilliwack's a great city to live in. It's a farming community. It's got a nice sort of small town feel to it, but it's big enough. Our dad, John, came over from Ontario in 1984, and he had the opportunity to come out west and start his own dealership here in BC. Family business, second generation. Myself, my brother Ryan, and my sister Ashley all work here. My nephew Chris and my son Jack are in the business, so third generation started with us here as well.
I started in the business right after university about 20 years ago. Even when I was younger, working in the shop, being a little parts runner, being the gopher, so I'd kind of grown up in the business quite a bit. We're all those little kids playing with the Tonka truck, so when you see the big loaders coming in and feeding it, it always got you a bit of a kick to that too.
My grandfather started it back in '84, and I feel very privileged to be able to continue on in his footsteps. It's a pretty cool experience.
This is a picture of John, the founder. I've known John and the family since 1984. We all have that same work ethic. We do act very much like a family, and I think that's a good culture that we have. Everybody does have fun.
Our dad was everything in this business. Before he passed away, we were getting more and more involved, and there was no way when he was gone that we were going to let this business go down, and we've actually improved this business. We've built a new shop and office, and we're carrying more stock. You know, we're doing more with Comtech. It's been going up ever since. Problem solving is a lot of the job because we deal with a lot of contractors that aren't necessarily in the crushing and screening business. They'll phone us and say, I need to do this, and that's where our experience comes in.
I remember a customer had come to us with a problem, and we knew that the equipment that we had wasn't going to be able to solve for them. And we had a few different manufacturers come to us, but the more we looked into Comtech, the more it just seemed to be the right fit for us.
Stuff's first class, well built, reliable. These were the things that were said to us when we first started talking to them, and those are the things that rang true with us.
They've designed the equipment so that it's accessible for maintenance, so that you're not pulling things apart just to do a simple maintenance task.
Uptime is the biggest key thing in this business. When you put a machine in with a guy, it has to run it.
What Comtech does is they make everything easier for the customer. Downtime is the death of anyone in this industry.
The most important part of the job is relationships that you build with the distributors and the customers. Foreman Equipment, they really have evolved their business and grown the Comtech portfolio to very impressive levels. The service department does an excellent job. The honesty and communication, you can see it in their customers, the relationships they build there.
Anybody can sell a machine. Anybody can come in a pickup truck, pull out a glossy brochure, but what sells the second machine is the parts backup, the service backup, the being able to phone our office and give them the answers that they need.
Our experience probably sets us apart from most of the other companies out there. When it comes to crushing and screening, I think we can sort of help guys out the best. We want to keep growing and keep doing different things. I mean, whether it's crushing and screening and the recycling business, we're always looking at different things to do around here.
Our customers are integral in every single part of our society. Every single thing around you has had some part of gravel in it, and if you look around, every single place you've been to has a garbage can. So we're going to be there helping out our customers. To build my family business and make that connection with all my customers is everything.
At the end of the day, we're all rowing for the same shore, right? So it's been fun.
We're all here cheering each other on, we're backing each other up. It's a real family sort of attitude. We're at the tip of the iceberg here, you know, ready to keep growing onwards and upwards.